What's up, Sleuth Army, and welcome back to the Hype Train.
Choo choo!
Today, I'm dressed for the video. I've got my lovely Mickey Mouse Earth Day t-shirt. So you know what that means.
We're going to Disney.
We are indeed going to Disney. And the little Earth. We're going to Animal Kingdom. The planet, saving the planet, saving the animals, conservation.
Okay. I mean, yeah. I would have done the Earth was more like Epcot with the show.
It's a spaceship.
The show is a globe on the...
She's not on our wavelength.
We'll just point out that I'm now pink.
My furry friend is now pink. So, what are we looking at? The top 50. The top 15.
The top 15 attractions, rides and attractions in Animal Kingdom. And this video is by Disney in Detail.
Mm-hmm.
We have reviewed, well, not reviewed. Not reviewed.
Reacted.
Reacted. Why did I say that so weird?
Reacted.
We have reacted to one of her videos before.
Yep.
There was a lot of food.
There was a lot of food.
There was a lot of food on the last one. So, we don't know if there's going to be a lot of food on this one. Hopefully not.
I can't think of too much memorable foodage from Animal Kingdom.
Nor can I. But we
You
didn't
never
know
know.
about the Kronos. We didn't know about the Kronos
I mean,
before.
I don't like
So,
croissants or donuts,
I'm
really.
just putting
So
out there that was a thing.
it was a thing.
So,
Without further ado, let us walk through the gates of Animal Kingdom.
Hey everyone, so we are back for another top 10 video, and today we are looking at Disney's Animal Kingdom. And I absolutely love this park. It's so beautiful, and there's so many things that are easily overlooked. So I'm going to be going through my top 10 favourite rides, attractions, restaurants, and lots of other things. So let's get right into it. So first up is Kilimanjaro Safari, and this is a must-do for me on every trip to the Animal Kingdom because the experience is slightly different every single time, and depending what time of day you go, the animals can be a little bit more active. Usually in the morning when the sun isn't too hot, but you get to see giraffes, elephants, rhinos. It's really fantastic. You get some great photo opportunities. It is quite bumpy, so you have to have a steady hand with that camera, but this is definitely a must-do for me every trip.
I mean, that's an opening to the list, isn't it? I mean,
we did this twice?
we did it more than twice.
3 times?
We did it
I know we did it
We've done it
nighttime
twice during the day and once at night.
3 times.
I mean, you could do that in one day and have 3 different experiences.
Yeah.
You could. I mean, if you were gonna go, right, we want to do it to see all the, different times of day, I would say do it morning when you first arrive to the park. Then, like, late afternoon, so the sun's a bit cooler. And then at night time. And you're gonna catch different animals each time. There's some you'll see every time. Well, maybe not on the night, they might be asleep.
I think like was it the painted dogs that woke up at night time?
Yeah.
So during the day they were just zonked. They were
Yeah,
just
they were
like
in a little cave.
we
We're
don't
not
want
having any of this.
We don't want this life.
But like the mid-afternoon, you can see the lions laid on their pride. We saw some elephants.
We saw those giraffes. The
did.
giraffes walked like across the path, so we had to stop, and it was literally like one of them like ducked down a little bit as if to be like, oh hello. It was amazing.
The tour guides are incredible for this. They make it really interactive. You're getting the facts as you're going down. They're making sure you spot everything. But then even when they're like, actually, we're going to take a detour here, and we usually go this way, we'll go this way because I've heard of elephants is in this area, so we'll take you this way so you can try and see them. And I just think all around it is a great experience. However, I would say don't bother videoing it.
I agree. You're probably not going to watch
It's shaky
it back.
as hell.
It's really shaky.
And you probably won't watch it back when you're reviewing your holiday footage, to be honest.
Yeah, because we have a lot of footage from this because I was recording, or you were using my camera, and I think Doc was recording
He
with
recorded
the other
some
camera.
of it. And I recorded a lot of it.
And we don't
It's
watch
like
it back.
the shows, really.
I think it's one of those things where, as well, it's much better to actually experience it.
Not through the lens of a camera.
Like, don't
Not
be,
through you looking through the camera.
Because otherwise you may as well just be watching a YouTube video.
Yeah, just, just
actually, like,
have your head on a swivel.
Immerse yourself
and constantly,
in it.
you can always see something somewhere.
Yeah.
Even if it's a bit further back, it's in the distance, whatever, you can always see something that's going to catch your eye. This, for me, really sets the park apart.
I just think that this was... this is what it's about, right? It's Animal Kingdom. This is what you want to go there and see, and obviously it's like a reserve, so they're not like.
And there is no. You can see from driving around how long it takes to get round it all, and the vast areas that they have. You can see there really was like no expenses spared when it came to providing the situation for these animals to live in.
If I remember rightly as well, the part that the little safari thing goes through is like a small section of the actual reserve. I think the reserve is a lot bigger.
Well, I think it's a conservation reserve, isn't it?
Which is why they can't, like, they don't actually guarantee, you're definitely going to see
because they might be in the back of the reserve.
They could have like wandered off anywhere.
I think there is a few walk rounds now of smaller parts of the
I think that's up in the Asia
reserves.
Section. But yeah, this is, for me, this is definitely
top tier. Have to do it.
Next up is Expedition Everest, which is one of Disney World's thrill rides. It's more intense than something like Big Thunder Mountain over at the Magic Kingdom, but it's really good fun and not that scary, so you want to make sure you try this at least once, and you probably want to get a fast pass because it does get quite busy.
Ooh.
I mean, we were actually in the front cart for this, me and you, because there's a brilliant picture of me and Pinky sat at the front looking like we'd seen the end of the world.
And I'm like...
Yeah, and I'm like, leant back, wide-eyed, and then Doc's on the row behind us, and he's just like...
He's literally sat like this. Like,
and
he's
then,
always
like,
so chill on stuff like that.
TJ and Storm sat the one behind, just looking casual, and it's because we were round in the corner before everyone else because we were sat at the front, and there's a little part you see that is one of the main remembering features of it that made us
alarmed.
Yeah, but the one of the main things I remember from it is when you get to that part, I remember looking over to the right and all the bubbles, thousands of hair bubbles were on the wall, like, and I mean thousands of them, and like a shoe, I don't know where that came from, a couple of hats and things, and the only thing I can think is when it changes motion, that it literally
was not
pulled the bubble out of people's hair. I don't know, but that really has stuck out for me.
I just feel like how loose must the bubble have been?
But we did fast pass this.
This was the
stress one.
This was the stress one. If you've watched the earlier not Animal Kingdom, Epcot one, I think, was it where we were talking about my fast pass situation?
It was this. It was to Expedition Everest.
It was to Expedition Everest. I was very stressed. I had not done fast pass before at Disney.
No, it was
the first
Animal
Disney
Kingdom
park
was
we
the first.
went to.
Yep.
And I was like, we have to be there at this time. We have to be there at half time. That is when our fast pass is. I was like...
And you get into the park at like 9 o'clock.
I was like military strict. I was like, do not deviate. Do not look at things.
Don't be excited about things.
Don't be excited
unless
about
it's Expedition Everest.
Yeah, and getting there on time. But yeah, we fast passed this and it was like we were on.
Yeah, it was dead easy.
Super fast. It like the fast pass at Disney is
efficient,
so
really efficient.
Like you literally have your little band.
So how would you rate it?
Number
overall?
2. I still think I preferred the Safari.
I think the safaris were.
I think that's why
brilliant.
It's literally the name of the place. So to me.
So out of 10, what does Expedition Everest get? Because of the Disney coasters, it's probably the one I remember most.
That is a fair point. Yeah, the actual coasters. Can't actually think of any other coasters. Like a solid 7. Buzz. Yeah, I think it's 7.
I think that's fair.
We're on to food now.
Of course.
I'm just pointing out, I don't think we ate at Flame Tree Barbecue.
No, but I do like a good barbecue.
I do like a good barbecue. And do you know what I also like? A good onion ring. And they're there.
I see.
Look quite good.
I used to eat onion rings.
Okay.
But then, I mean, similar to it on a stream when we're talking about the ham to the chin from eating a toasty.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
You bite
Similar
it
thing.
and it pulls it all out,
The onion
and then
out.
you got that crunch and everything, and that just really put me off.
Yeah.
Almost like when you get the pork pies that are too jelly between the coating and the actual meat.
I understand that.
For some reason, it psychs me out now. I can't eat onion rings.
Oh, that's a real shame.
What
What about the onion rings where it's not a piece of onion? As in, it's not just a ring of onion, it is like mushed up onion in there.
I don't know. I don't know if I've...
They might be
I don't know
better
if I can
because
judge them.
then
I
you
don't know if I
don't
can
have
trust
to...
it from the outside.
Oh yeah, that is a good problem. Not a good problem. A good point.
But yeah, so there's my interesting onion ring fact. That is what put me off when you bite it and it like...
Well, now do you understand the ham to the chin?
Well, yeah, but I also, I'll still love a good toasty.
When eating toasties, I feel like I should clarify
it wasn't
that 'cause
that really offended me with the onion rings because I was like, right, with the batter it's
Next
fine.
we're heading to
I'll eat
Flame Tree
onion,
Barbecue, which is a quick
They
service
look nice,
restaurant.
Them fries
We
look
always order the side
real,
items here, so
real
we have
nice,
the
real
pulled
fluffy.
pork fries with cheese sauce
Oh,
and the
good
onion
pot
rings.
fries.
Really delicious, and because they are side items, they're considered a Disney Dining Plan snack credit. So it's
I need
great
a
value
little bit
whether
more
you're
barbecue
paying
sauce
or
on my
whether you're
pulled
on a
pork,
dining
though.
plan. So this is a great place to stop. Next we're going to Gorilla Falls Exploration Trail, and sometimes these trails get overlooked by people at Animal Kingdom because you're rushing for the rides, but make sure you take the time to walk through. The naked mole rats are one of my favourite, I could watch them for hours, but they have lots of different animals to be seen here. They've got loads of birds, you walk through, it's very, very beautiful, lots of great photo opportunities.
Yeah, this is what I'm saying.
You've got zebras, meerkats, hippos,
because I remember
gorillas obviously.
You must remember the gorillas
because
there's
definitely make a stop
Storm's
here.
favourite picture of me is from that. This is what I'm saying. In not the Asia one, the normal walk round, there's like a figure of 8 walk round. We were we were there on GeoGuessr when we were doing the parks.
I feel like we need to do one of those videos actually. We could do a GeoGuessr.
We could actually, that would be good.
Totally do that.
But yeah, and this is it, and you'll remember now seeing the gorillas, the picture of me with 2 monkey statues,
and your hat.
and I put my hat on the one in front and I'm sat behind.
Yeah.
That was from this.
I'm going to be honest then, I remember it now that you've said that about that picture. I do not remember the actual trail. So,
Well,
I honestly can't
now you
judge.
can be excited to
Well, I can, yeah.
see it.
To see it again.
To be able to walk and see the lizards, the naked mole rats, the
I
meerkats.
don't remember seeing any naked mole rats because I feel like I would
always
have
love
loved that.
seeing meerkats as well.
I love seeing meerkats.
They are.
Not a flamingo land though.
I mean, they made today. Them and the wallabies.
That little meerkat that was almost like he wanted to come with us. It was like, do you know what, my friend?
But yeah, I remember this, and I did enjoy it. It was kind of, you grab a drink, you go for a walk around. It's a kind of a nice break from rushing to do the rides off and riding things, but you're still going around doing something, you're still enjoying it, you're still seeing the animals that are in the reserve. walking and chilling.
At number 5 is one of my favourite restaurants in Animal Kingdom, that is Yak and Yeti, and this is a sit-down restaurant. They have some really, really great drinks here, and one of the main reasons to go are the appetisers.
It looks
They have a
refreshing.
great menu. These chicken lettuce wraps are so good.
Wow.
And the wok fried green beans are my favourite thing ever.
Oh.
I love these.
I love that, like...
Seriously, get the wok fried green beans. They are amazing. Then you've also got the burger that they have there is really good. I always have the veggie lo mein. So yeah,
That
this is
looks
definitely
nice.
up there with our favourites.
Haven't been there.
And number 6 is Festival of the Lion King, and this show is fantastic. The quality of it is absolutely amazing. They have aerial performers, they
What
have
on earth?
acrobatics, singing, dancing. It's really, really fun for kids, for everybody in the whole family. We always enjoy this every single time. And you could get a fast pass for it, but I probably wouldn't bother.
That
As long as
looks
you turn
amazing.
up in enough time, you can usually get into the performance. So definitely make sure you get to this show. It is fantastic.
When it said Festival of the Lion King, I thought it was going to be Lion King related. It doesn't look it.
I guess it's more like, you know, like when they're bowing to him, there's all the different animals, isn't there? So I guess they're just trying to, there's a festival going on to celebrate Simba.
Yeah.
And these are all the animals that are dancing.
I got a little bit excited because I have actually seen a theatre performance of Lion King.
Oh,
with the masks and stuff, and that, I mean, it was still to date my favourite theatre performance I've ever seen. It was incredible. So if they can do that over here, then I think the show could be something to go to, because the shows are always a good experience.
I'm trying to think right now, because I think we didn't actually see the show, the nighttime show in Animal Kingdom,
No, we did.
because I was ill.
We
were going for the
saw the Epcot show.
Yeah, but we were going for the safari, if you remember. We wanted to do the nighttime safari. And Doc was like, oh, I really want to go on there at nighttime. And I was already like, oh, I think I have sunstroke and I'm dying. And so we were just like, right, well, we're not going to watch the show and then do the safari. We'll just do the safari and head
go,
home.
Yeah.
Well, not home, but head back to the
hotel.
So I don't think we saw any of the shows, actually.
In Animal Kingdom.
I think we saw a little bit of the tree.
Yeah, there's like a live celebration that went on at the tree, and we saw that.
But
I don't think we saw the nighttime.
Yeah.
And we didn't see this.
So we've obviously missed.
But the animatronics do look.
That elephant looks
looks
awesome.
good. There was a giraffe as well. Before.
So yeah, a possibility that we could definitely
something to check
if that's
out.
still there.
Now, I couldn't do an Animal Kingdom top 10 video without including Pandora, which is the new area themed to the Avatar movie. Now, as you can see from this clip, the last time I was there, it was not open yet, so I haven't actually experienced it. I know people who have, and they've said it's incredible. There's two really great attractions there. They've got restaurants themed to the area. It looks absolutely amazing. I cannot wait to experience this in November, but this is a must-do in Animal Kingdom for sure.
Can't really say anything about that right now.
Next up is the affection section, which is over at Rafiki's Planet Watch. So you do have to take the short train ride to get across to here, but it's well worth it to come along and meet some animals. This area is great for kids. They get to meet goats. I think they have sheep as well. But yeah, you can meet these little guys. They have these breakout areas for when they're done with meeting people. Yeah. They can get some shade and have a rest, but it's really, really cute. Well worth making the trip out.
Sounds like me. I want to be in that break room with them.
I would totally do that.
I seem to remember
a goat.
Yeah, I mean, you would steal it.
I'd go for the smallest
one.
I
remember
would try and
walking
put it in my backpack. And if anybody questioned me, I'd be like, it's just a teddy.
Plush, yeah.
It's just a teddy. I got it from World of Rafiki or whatever, and then just walk as if it was just normal.
What, while it's moving?
While it's moving and go like, in the back. I'd just be like, isn't it a really good plush though? In it. And then just keep it. I don't know how I'd get back on the plane.
Same thing.
I'd have to do this. No, I'd have to. This plan will need to be enacted when you live in Florida.
I'm not harbouring your stolen goat.
Yeah, no, you need to.
No, I do not need to harbour your stolen goat.
Harbour the stolen goat.
I've got a stolen goat, a stolen Groot animatronic.
I can bring the Groot home.
And people are going to go, oh, we'd heard that this has gone missing.
They're not going to know that. Whereas, like, the goat, I'm not going to be able to. I need to get paperwork and stuff for it. So you're just going to have to have
So then
it
I've
for a
just
little
got
while.
I've just got your goat.
For a little while until I've got its like quarantine and its passport and things. And when they're like, where'd you get the goat? I'll just be like, oh, I just got it from a
friend.
farm. My
Give the gift of a goat this Christmas.
yeah, I literally got the gift of a goat. And you just have to look after Greg.
Oh, for God's sake.
I've named
Just
it now.
play Goat Simulator.
Until I can get him back to the UK.
I'm not.
He'll munch your grass as well. He'll keep your grass like cut. You won't have to mow.
And what happens when the grass comes out the other end? I don't want to be dealing with that.
Put a little nappy on him.
You're not stealing a goat.
We'll talk about this more off video.
At number 9, we have Maharaja Jungle Trek.
This
and
is
the one in
one
Asia.
I was thinking that can easily be overlooked in this park.
This
It's
is-
a walking trail through the forest to see lots of different animals. It's not normally crowded, so you can usually get a very good look at everything. And they have a really good
Hello.
section here for seeing tigers, but they
That's
also
no
have
tiger.
primates. They have
That's
bats
no
to
tiger.
see, which are really interesting. So lots of different things. So make sure you make some time to come along here and take a relaxing walk through to see all the animals.
Oh my god, this is going to be the show with this.
So,
Did we see tigers?
yes.
My memory is shocking.
It is, because there's pictures of us stood in the glass.
Oh, was that there?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And
I've
it's
seen
laid
tigers.
above us.
Yeah, and then it sods off when somebody
Yeah.
else goes in.
And then it walks off. Because if you do look at the pictures in reverse, it looks like TJ hasn't noticed it. That it like comes up and lays on it or whatever, and it looks like she hadn't noticed it until it like jumps off. But yeah, they are really good at the walk rounds. Like in one of our previous videos for this series, we were looking at International Drive stuff, and Sea Life was on there. Why do Sea Life when you could do this? Literally immerse yourself in like their habitats and things. You know, and that's what we meant in that video when we're like, there's better ways to spend your time. You could do an
Which is a
afternoon doing
better
Sea
way?
Life, or an afternoon walking through the various jungle trails and doing the safaris.
This is going to be the show that we did not see.
Yeah, but it looks familiar, which is weird.
Did we see it another time?
I think we did actually, because I seem to remember, is this the one where like stone statues near Everest start lighting up at various points? Like light starts shining up at them, because these blossoming flowers, I seem to remember seeing them come in and they were closed and then they opened up. But I could be wrong.
Finally, at number 10, we have Rivers of Light, which is the nighttime show at Animal Kingdom. And they don't use fireworks for this show because it would frighten the animals. So they use water jets with images projected on it. It's very, very clever. You don't necessarily need a fast pass for this. I probably would just turn up and you should be able to get in and you can use your fast pass elsewhere. But it's a really great show and well worth staying in the evening to see this on your day at Animal Kingdom.
Yeah, I don't remember this.
So, I hope you enjoyed my top 10 Animal Kingdom favourites. They were in no particular order because I just love everything there. This is such a unique park and I really, really do love it.
See, that's
so
like
let me know in
the
the comments
centre
what your
area, isn't it?
favourites
That
are
monkey
and
thing.
which things I
The
might have
monkey
missed that
habitat
you really
once you
like
get
to do.
past the tree.
If you're not already subscribed, you can hit
I'm going to pause you there, my friend. She's doing the like and subscribe. You should like and subscribe. She
She's
does a
enjoyed
lot of
this
videos.
video.
She's still doing videos as far as I'm aware.
Yeah, I believe she is.
So, Disney in detail. Just to give her a little shout out there because we're, using her video and all that.
Reacting to it.
I don't think we did see Rivers of Light.
Maybe
I
we
do
didn't.
think
I've seen
that
a
is
lot of shows.
lovely how they don't use fireworks so
because
that it
it'd
doesn't
scare
scare them. I think that's really sweet.
I think that is definitely testament to the care that they show for their animals,
Yeah.
which is what you want when you're heading to somewhere like that.
I don't know why I still got this on. Yeah, I agree.
But I would
Out of the Disney parks, out of interest, where does Animal Kingdom rank?
possibly my number one, because you know I adore wildlife. I adore animals and all that kind of thing. And I think it's got enough rides and things as well to keep you entertained. But there's a lot of variance in like the safari, the walk-arounds, the rides, the restaurants. There's a lot of variance, so you're not, you're getting a more unique experience, I would say.
Also, was it Animal Kingdom where we were sat having a drink and there was the performance going on in the street? So they do have like bands and things.
It was also Animal Kingdom where we met Russ
and Doug.
Yeah, that was Animal Kingdom.
That was my night. That was the highlight of my life.
Highlight of your life?
Yeah, I met Russ and Doug from Up. I was just...
We were loving it.
I was so happy. I was as happy then as you were when you met Stitch.
We got a fair amount of time with them, I seem to remember as well.
Got a lot of time. He was like wiping... Yeah. He was like licking our like leaflets and wiping it on our faces and things, and then giving us hugs.
Yeah, and Russ knocked on like the little door.
Yeah, because he got a bit scared at one point, didn't he? Was it? It was him that got scared of Doc's dreads and stuff, didn't he? And then he was like, but then he came back and it was off.
Russ knocked on the like wooden cabin behind them, and there was like a voiceover playing for Carl. Yeah. So I think it was really cool. There is definitely, you can feel the love that's been put into that park, and I think that when we go this time, that added bonus of Pandora is going to be awesome, because I know that looks great. We've seen some stills of it during the day, and I've heard how incredible it looks at night because it all lights up.
And I think as well, they do a Wilderness Explorer thing. Thinking of
I think I have.
I'm not 100% sure what it is, but I think it's more for the kids, and you can go around and collect
badges, don't you?
Badges from certain things as well. So that's something to bear in mind if you've got little kids that have seen the movie, that have seen Up.
And if not, show them it beforehand.
If not, then show them it, because
it's awesome.
They are missing out. Obviously, the start is very sad, but the rest of it is fine. Yeah, they can then get involved with that, and I imagine that Russ and Doug would react differently if you had
the Wilderness Explorer badges.
Wilderness Explorer badge. So that is worth mentioning.
Definitely. So where would you rank it then?
Second.
To Epcot?
Yeah. I was having to really think about it, because I feel like Epcot has more rides that I enjoyed.
Yeah, I think Animal Kingdom possibly has the lowest number of rides.
But then that's probably to stop the screaming and stuff, so that the animals aren't getting stressed out by constantly hearing noise. But also, I feel like Epcot has more rides, and that's what's put it slightly ahead. But then Animal Kingdom looks absolutely stunning.
And Epcot looked a little bland.
Whereas Epcot does look a little bit bland, but then they are addressing that. So, yeah, I'm still going to put Epcot in number 1. Animal Kingdom very close second. But Epcot could streak way ahead of Animal Kingdom if they put loads of effort into making it a bit more colourful, because it was a lot of grey.
It was. There was a lot of just bland looking buildings, very space looking buildings, which obviously is
obviously very
white.
Modern. Yeah.
So.
Which I think
it didn't have that Disney colour to it.
You've said that they're trying their best with the new Guardians of the Galaxy ride there and stuff. They're trying to put a little bit more colour in, a little bit more Disney, which would be really good, because I think it's, like we said, it's underrated. But Animal Kingdom looks amazing. And if you do have, if you are interested in wildlife like you are, or you have little kids that love animals and stuff, there is no competition. I rate this above Magic Kingdom easily.
Definitely.
Easily. I was way more impressed about this than I was about the
castle. So, if you enjoyed this video, you enjoyed this station of the hype train,
choo choo,
then don't forget to like and or subscribe. Maybe hit that notification bell
ding ding ding,
to know when our next videos go live. Of course, we're putting these out bi-weekly. We have loads more ideas and all kinds of good stuff. You may see us doing a little GeoGuessr
you will,
video in the future, which will be a lot of fun to do.
you will, an Orlando theme. Well, specifically Orlando Parks, because we did it. We did attempt to just general Orlando one night, put us in the middle of a street somewhere random. And we had no
outside
idea
a gym,
what was
and
going
we'll
on.
put me back in Animal Kingdom. But until then, this has been our reaction to the top 10.
15.
It was 10 attractions.
It was 10.
Top 10 attractions in
I said 15 in the intro.
Animal Kingdom.
I would like to apologise for my
We'll see you next time,
error.
Sleuth Army.